Hello there! First of all, I have not posted any videos about lenses, cameras or microphones in more than 2 weeks. I have been just so busy. One kind of fun video about lenses today. Now, one of the projects I have been working on during the last weeks is another film about an urban gardening permaculture farming project. It is something to support with no doubt, but as there is no money involved in this filming project, I had a sort of strange idea. I decided to film a few hours for 5 days in a row, using one and only one lens per day. And I have decided beforehand which lens to use on which day. And the lenses had to be inexpensive, so vintage lenses or cheapo or kit lens. I filmed everything with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Cam 4K using the Blackmagic film profile in Blackmagic RAW Q5, no ND filters, either on a shoulder rig, a tripod for the long 135mm lens, or handheld. And these are the contestants. On Monday, the NoName cheapo that I have reviewed some 5 months ago, link in the description below. It is a 35mm f1.6 lens, and the box says Krorux, which could be the manufacturer or distributor or whatever. Tuesday, the Pentacon 135mm f2.8, aka the bokeh monster, with 15 aperture blades and being produced in the former GDR, East Germany. On Wednesday, a Japanese vintage lens, the 28mm f2.8 Super Albinar, a lens that I haven't really used before. Thursday was the only day away from the farm to see how the products are being distributed, and the lens for that day was the Panasonic Vario 12 to 60mm f3.5 to 5.6, which I used handheld to be as unobtrusive as possible. So the only zoom lens, the most expensive lens on that list, but it came as the kit lens with my Lumix G81 and thus qualifies as an inexpensive entry. Finally on Friday, the popular Russian Helios 44 M4, a 58mm f2.0 lens that is famous for its swirly bokeh. It also has a portrait lens, more for practically everything else if you want to go with such a focal length. Now, this was an experiment. I just wanted to see what the camera and I in post can do if I only have one lens per day. I wanted to see if I can grade them to match more or less, even though the weather conditions were not the same on every day, even though the location changed. And last but not least, I wanted to get a feeling which lens I like best. And while I have used, for example, the Helios quite often, other lenses I have not used at all or only sparingly. Now, what is the final verdict and what did I learn? First, when shooting in Blackmagic RAW, the options in post are so comfortable, and DaVinci Resolve makes grading quite simple. That is really important when using lenses that are so different. Second, the lenses I liked before are the lenses that came out best. And the ranking would be on the podium, but not necessarily in this order as they are so different and have individual strengths each. The NoName 35mm, which is an excellent all-rounder, is easy to use and delivers a good image quality in all fields, especially concerning the price. The Pentacon 135mm. I have used it before, but again I was very surprised about the beautiful color rendering and this out-of-the-world bokeh even at higher aperture settings. And of course the Helios 58mm. Even though 58mm on a crop sensor is sometimes a little odd, I have used it a lot. I find it one of the best vintage lenses that you can use in a lot of situations. The midfield. That would be the Panasonic 12 to 60mm kit lens. It is good to have a zoom lens and good to have a stabilized lens just in case, but I never liked the colors. Also, it's not a fast lens at all, especially between 40 and 60mm. And I would only use it for handheld shots when I really want to look like a tourist taking some random pics. Last and least, the Super Albinar 28mm. My hope was that it is not bad for video work. I already knew it is not a very capable lens for stills, but honestly, it is not a good video lens either. It was very difficult to color correct, and there are so many better options in the 24 to 28mm range. Not only modern, but also a lot of vintage lenses, the Canon FD lenses for example. Still, the idea of using a lens a day was quite fun. I would never do it on a paid gig of course, but I think the final film will still turn out quite good. We'll see after I have started and finished editing. So what do you think? Thanks for watching.